Hey guys, it's David Burleson. We're here on TikTok Radio with SiriusXM, and I'm joined by Charlie Puth.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I know that there's a camera over there, but I'm going to look directly in your eyes.
Look at me, yeah. No, you just performed a whole song.
Yeah.
I heard it behind. I didn't get to see you, but I listened. It was amazing.
That's usually what happys on Sirius.
Yeah. I didn't get to see you, but I got to hear you, and it was really beautiful. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I always get excited playing super early in the morning to see how low my voice is going to go.
Right, a little raspiness.
Yeah, a little raspiness, and then by 7 o'clock I'll be singing like Celine
Yeah.
Dion. Not as good.
Not as good, but up there.
But up there.
But up there, right?
Regardless, yeah.
Yes. Your new album, Charlie, is out now.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels very nice, and I feel a sense of relief. I had to have a lot of interesting, difficult conversations with myself while making this record. It's a lot of happy and sad feelings at the same time. And of course, just like I show off on TikTok, I'm thinking, well, what does happy and what does sad sound like? And what does it sound like when you put it? Sorry, it was gross. when you put it together.
Yeah.
And that was 12 songs later, and that's this album.
Yeah, I love your music so much because it's like when you listen to the lyrics, it's like, oh shit, this is like kind of sad, and then but it's like a beepy sound, like dancing to like a really sad song. You know,
it's quite the juxtaposition.
I love a juxtaposition.
Yeah. And I love saying juxtaposition.
Yeah,
too.
I know. I say it way too often about my clothes. I'm like, it's juxtaposition of the shoe. Like I have a random shoe. Like,
it's giving juxtaposition.
Yeah, so it's giving juxtaposition today. And you're going on tour, one night only tour that is sold out.
Yes.
And are you excited?
I am excited about that. To be completely honest, I don't know the next time I'm going to be able to play smaller venues again. And this is like 2,000 to 3,000 people a night, which is not super small, but I started out doing that at the beginning of my career, and I think that's the best way that I can connect with my fans before the bigger tour in 2023,
right?
Which I have to come up with a title for.
Unknown tour, untitled tour,
the Juxtaposition Tour.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
everyone's gonna be.
Can I be your opener?
Yeah,
opening act is me.
Sure,
Davis.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And what will you do on?
I can do like a little. I can be like a MC for the audience, like TRL. You know what I mean?
You just threw TRL, like Total Request Live?
like I can do something fun. Like I can just like get the audience hyped up. You know what I mean?
Just impersonate Carson Daly.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Exactly. But what I love so much is tour fashion. You're a fashion guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're wearing on tour?
Nothing. I will pick out something. I'm always trying to. I really do think clothes and threads kind of are parallel to music, and it would be weird wearing what I used to wear, singing the new stuff. So I got to figure out what that is. I have a feeling it's going to be something relaxed fit.
Relax.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's two different versions. It's like there's high and low. You can go Harry Styles, like all the put together, or you can go Ross Lynch wearing nothing and just showing your abs. You know,
I've seen him on. He's very handsome.
Yeah.
I've seen him on TikTok dancing, little wiggling around,
Yeah.
like with nothing on. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I gotta get back in the gym. I'm slacking.
You gotta compete with Ross.
Yeah, with Ross.
Yeah.
I don't know any of his music though. I want to listen now.
Yeah, he's good. I love him. He sings with his whole family.
He's clearly very popular.
Yeah, he's very popular. I love him. You're on TikTok.
I am?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Shocker, right? And you make amazing TikToks, but I'm curious, what's your favorite sound on TikTok?
My favorite sound on TikTok are like the the duped. You think that it's gonna be like a sound, and then it's like, what is that? Someone. So it sounds like someone's.
I don't know.
You're like, this is the sound of the most the fish that swims the deepest in the deep sea, and we got audio recording of it for the first time, and you're watching it. You're a minute in, and it's like, that's my favorite sound.
Okay,
I have a lot of weird. My For You page is really not that all that musical. It's car chasing videos. It's that and SpongeBob. That's it.
Yeah. What's like the nichest thing that you see on a often basis on your For You page?
The nichest thing?
Yeah.
People making fun of me. I see a lot of people making fun of me and making commentary about me, that everything that has nothing to do with my music. It's a very oddly specific thing to talk about, but that's kind of when I close the app and go outside and just lay naked in the grass because I'm naked everywhere.
You gotta have a private TikTok where like nothing about you will even pop up. You know what I mean?
Oh, I have a private.
Oh yeah,
TikToks.
you do. Yeah. I'm sure you do. Yeah, I'm sure you have multiple.
I got multiple private Finstas and TikToks. You don't want to see what's happening.
You have it all. Can I follow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, so one of my favorite songs on your album is "Loser."
Thank you.
And you just did an article with GQ, and you talked about how when you were writing that song, you had some inspo.
I did.
Because you had it about halfway done.
Yeah.
And what did you do?
I had it. I had it kind of a little bit slower and a little slightly more ballady feeling. And I was working at Conway, which is a studio in Hollywood, like in the depths of Hollywood, on St. Andrew's Place and Melrose. And I'm driving down Melrose, and I'm like, why is this song not killing me? When I say killing me, I'm like, why is it not like taking me all the way? And I passed through West Hollywood to get to my house, and I was driving past this place called Pump, and it was everybody in the whole world of the whole city of Los Angeles seemed to be there at the time. They were all dancing to, I think, some unreleased Madonna music or something, and I'm like, this song that I just made is not going to make anybody here dance. I might as well go back. It's 1 a.m. at this point. I went back, got kind of inspired by I said it, by the LGBTQ plus community and just how they're so ahead of everything culturally, musically. I went back, tired as fuck, made that beat a lot better, and I literally just was so thankful that I just passed by that restaurant.
Yeah.
I think it's a restaurant.
Now it's pumping.
Now it's pumping.
Now it's ready to go.
So
now it's out, and we can dance to it.
It's a suggestive name. Yeah.
And now we dance to it thanks to the gay bars. Thanks to the
gays.
Abbey. Thanks to what was the other one called? Pump,
and the Abbey.
Yeah.
And the proximity of like 2 miles of where I live. So
yeah.
That's great. That block is always popping.
Yeah, but what's your favorite song to hear in like a bar or like a club?
Something that like belongs but like is random at the moment, like after 15 minutes of constant dance music, Hit Me Baby One More Time coming on, or it's like, we all just played it in our heads. Like I strive to make a song that sounds like that can just be like thrown into any mix and just get people feeling something.
Yeah, a juxtaposition of the song.
Back to juxtaposition.
Exactly. And also your song Charlie Be Quiet, when I listened to it, I loved it, obviously, but
Thanks.
I very much related to it because...
Really?
Yeah. I have some
How?
personal dating struggles, so I need your advice, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Because the song is all about how you like somebody and you're a little scared to say it.
Right.
Because you don't want them to run away.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with this right now.
Really? I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, I just don't know what to do.
Well,
what? How do you navigate that? And have you learned? Have you learned any tips on how to do this?
Put it into art. Everything that you're feeling right now. I don't know if you paint or journal or anything, because that is a form of art. I made this album, because of the pandemic. It's not like I could bring like 1,000 producers in, but I had all, similar feeling to you, many times over, 12 times over. And all I did was bottle those feelings up and then put them into melody and beats, and because that's the type of art that I make. I would just say that maybe that person doesn't fully see your worth and value, and maybe they're not ultimately worth it. But, go through. The secret of life is enjoying the passage of time. Go through it, go through the motions, and you next year will become an even better, more evolved version of yourself. But don't beat yourself up if they're not going to like respond to you.
Yeah, I mean, you're like probably the 10th person that's told me this, but I think I just need to finally, hear it.
I think 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people can tell you 6 ways to Sunday, but the only way that you're going to know it is if you go through it.
Right.
And like I went through it, and and the best thing about putting your feelings into art is you can look back like in like the rear view mirror of how you used to of your thought process, and just reflect on how much you've grown, and how to for me I got a bigger brain now, but you'll get through it. I know it's probably not the most amazing feeling in the world.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I'm young.
You're young.
You're young. You figured it out. You're young, and you also figured it out as well.
That's right. And we both have TikTok channels.
And yes, we do.
Yes.
You're way more famous on TikTok than me, though.
Fuck it. Who cares?
You got 19 million followers.
I do?
Yeah.
I try not to look at it.
You got a lot.
I kind of do you do the blind upload? I upload and then I just throw the phone down.
Yeah, you got to go away.
Yeah, because you're gonna like, did it hit the For You page yet? That's how I used to do it. Now I just upload and forget about it, and the dumbest shit usually goes off.
I love how you basically made this whole album with your TikTok followers. They kind of got to see a piece of it, and I've always been a huge fan of you. But
thank you.
Yeah, but
I wanted them to feel like they wrote the music with me.
Right, and that's exactly how I felt. And I was literally telling someone the other day. I was like, I love how you incorporate that, because I didn't know how involved you were with the actual beats of the music, the melodies, and everything. Like, is literally you, and you get inspired by the world around you.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Again, just trying to. It's a little gimmicky, like, tapping cups and saying, "Oh, what pitch is that?" But like, I'm just trying to drive the narrative that anything can be made into music, and anyone, even if you're not a famous singer or like the most successful musician in the world, like that's how some of the best music was made, by people who weren't intending on making music. I mean, some of my best selling songs, I hate saying that, I sound like a billboard, but were made without me even thinking about writing a song. I wrote Stay with Leroy, but didn't even think that was going to be a session that day. So
damn.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I love it so much. Well, thank you so much for coming here. We're here on TikTok Radio with SiriusXM. I'm Davis Burleson and Charlie Puth. Thank you so much. Any final words, Charlie?
You're very good.
Really?
Yeah,
Thank
you are. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yay. Awesome.